Hello guys, so this is the second video of my fourth project, which is on a product registration application, and I have made some updates to my code and design. So let's start with the last design. I had a select tag to select the brands here in my last project. So I made some updates to it and upgraded it to be like this. So in here, I can search the brand I want. Like if I want to find Apple here, I can just type A. And you say I want to find Oppo, like this. So here, if I type a letter, the corresponding results of this letter will be fetched from the database and will be shown here with a drop-down list. So that's the first update I have made. And now let's see the code. As you can see here, I have given an input field here with an onKey function brand, and let's go to the onKey up brand function. Here you can see I have given an AJAX function here to get that drop down list and connect it with the database and the server. So now let's check the register PHP. I have fetched the details from the database to an associative array and gave the output as a JSON format. And that brand is shown in this input field. And now let's add some data and save it to see how this works. I'll search a brand. All of my other validations are still the same. And now let's register this product. Let's view the data. So here in this, you can see the 21st data row in my table is the data I have added now. So for the second update, it's like this. If you have a brand that you want to register in this product registration because it's not in the database, you have to add it to the database manually before in my previous design. So I have made changes to my code and made it possible for the admin to add that brand direct from this input field. So I'm gonna give a brand now. I'll give LG here, and you can see LG is not in my database. Now let's give a product. And now let's save the data and see what happens next. So the data is in. Let's see the table. Here you can see the brand is added to my database. And the data is in the 22nd row of the table. Now let's check the code. For this save button, I have given an onClick function S here, and the onClick function S is like this. I call the value of the brand to this function and assigned it to a variable here. With the help of AJAX, I send the data to the brand PHP, and let's check brand PHP. In the brand PHP, I got the data and I have given an if function here like this. So here first I search in the database whether I have the brand name I got from the page, and I got the result set and the number of rows in the table of the database. So if the number of rows is equal to 0, which means the database doesn't have that brand name. So in that scenario, I have given an insert query here to insert that brand name to the database. So if the row count is not 0, this process will skip the insert query and come back to the function S again. Now let's see the function S here. If the text I get from the brand PHP is equal to success, the function M will start. And in the function M, I have got all the details I have entered in the form to variables, and with the help of AJAX, I sent those data to the register process PHP. In this, I have the same validations here. And for this brand name, I have given a search query here. And now, this search query have one row from the database because we have inserted the brand name to the database if that brand name is not in the database. So when it comes to the register process PHP, that brand is already in the database. So we can give a basic search query to find the brand name here. And I have fetched the result row here to an associative array and assigned the brand ID to the variable brand, and I have given the variable brand in the insert query to my main product table. And now register process PHP outcome is success if the data is added correctly. So in the function M, if the text is equal to success, I will be redirected to the register page again. So that's all for my code update, and these are the changes I have made to get my user-friendly product management department page and registration page. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.